And this is the teensiest batch I ever whomped up.
Well, it ain't your fault, Granny. Aunt Pearl didn't send as many roots, yarbs, and berries as she generally does.
Yeah. Well, it ain't Pearl's fault neither. They've had a long, hard winter back home.
I know. She said back to our cabin, the snow was 3 feet deep.
And even deeper outside. Well, there's no use fussing over what we can't have. I'll go get some bottles, and we'll commence to cork up what we got.
Well, I'm all set to take Granny's tonic around the neighborhood.
That's gonna happen?
Helen May, will you tell that ape of yours to stop doing everything I do? I get a wheelbarrow, she gets a wheelbarrow. I paint a sign, she paints a sign.
Well, let's see your sign, Bessie.
Dumb old animal. Didn't even dot the I's. Hey, Granny, you don't want no hairy old monkey toting your tonic around the neighborhood, do you?
No, I don't, so get back to your chores.
I'm talking about that monkey.
Neither one of you is going to tote my tonic, because I ain't got enough tonic to tote. Now get, both of you.
Copycat.
We ain't going to have more than enough for just the family and a few close friends, Ellie. Now, this bottle is for Mr. Drysdale.
Ellie Mae, your monkey's whomping the tar out of that little dog again.
Well, Jethro went and got her mad.
I think what she's riled about is the dog jumping in her wheelbarrow.
Ellie, you're going outside. Take my tonic skimmings and put it around my geranium.
Yes, I'm Granny. Bessie, you pick on somebody your own size. Now listen here, Artie. You stay out of Bess's wheelbarrow, or she's gonna snatch you hairless. She ain't none too fond of you to commence with. Nothing gets her riled like you messing around with her wheelbarrow. You just stay out of it, you hear? Otherwise, she might put a knot on you and then knock it off. Come on, Betsy. Let's put these tonic skimmings around Granny's geranium.
Yeah. These 2 bottles are for Mr. Drysdale.
2 this year.
Special request from his wife. And this one is for Dash Riprock. I'll get that rascal to propose to Ellie if it's the last thing I ever do.
Now, hold on, Granny. Ellie ain't marrying no boy. It has to be tonic to the altar.
Why not? Back home, my tonic saved many a girl from being old maid.
Ellie ain't no old maid.
Jed, when are you going to get it through your head? When a girl passes 14, she's an old maid. Passes 16, she's a spinster. And when she passes 18, forget it.
That may be back in the country, but here in California, I hear tell a girl's getting married as late as 19 or 20.
Jed, you old apple knocker. You gonna swallow a story like that?
Never mind what I swallow. You just see to it that Dash Riprock don't swallow none of that tonic.
But why, what can I do? She ain't gonna get him with her cooking. You won't let me draw down on him with a 12 gauge. What else is there?
Love.
Love.
Love. If and when Dash Riprock proposes to Ellie, it'll be on account of love, and that's my final word.
All right, Jed. Whatever you say. You're the boss.
Good.
I'll take these 2 bottles over to Mr. Drysdale.
Fine.
It'll be for love. Dash is gonna love my tonic.
What's going on here? What is this?
Well, haven't you heard? Miss Hathaway's engaged to be married.
Oh!
What?
No, Miss Murray, I'm not officially engaged. I've only received a proposal.
Back to work, all of you. And no coffee break this morning. Who proposed?
None other than the esteemed founder of Biddle's Bird Watchers. Professor P. Casper Biddle himself.
Is this knockback in town?
Chief.
Well, I thought he lived up in the Tehachapi Mountains with those condors.
He does. Consequently, our only communication is by carrier pigeon. This morning as I was having breakfast, this winged messenger of love lit upon my windowsill with a brief but thrilling communique attached to her tiny leg.
He proposed by pigeon?
Yes, and bird lover that he is, he couched his proposal in the language of the ornithologist. He asked me to be the mother of his nestling.
Miss Hathaway, you wouldn't really marry that bird brain, would you?
Whether or not I accept his proposal, I must ask you to show the respect due the Commander-in-Chief of Biddle's Bird Watchers, of which I have the honor to be flockmaster of the Beverly Hills nest.
Okay.
While his work in the preservation of the condor... Commander Biddle.
Stand at ease, Flockmaster Hathaway. You're not in uniform. Mr. Drysdale?
Aye.
You received my message.
Yes, but how did you get here so quickly?
Helicopter. This is an errand of the utmost urgency.
Oh, really?
What is your answer?
Oh, I need time to think.
There is no time. Say yes. Quickly, please. I need you.
Oh, but please, you're sweeping me off my feet. This is unfair.
Yeah.
I like it. Do you mind?
I'm sure this will help you decide. It's a condor egg, which the mother was forced to abandon.
Oh, this is a magnificent gift, Professor, but...
It's not a gift. I want you to hatch it.
This is the nestling you asked her to mother?
Yes.
Oh, fine.
You seem the ideal person. You're a bird lover. You sit here all day.
You expect me to sit on this egg?
Oh, no, of course not. I'm going out now and get you a small incubator. Just keep the egg warm.
Hold on, Biddle.
Biddle.
Biddle Schmiddle. He's not hatching any buzzards in my bank.
Well, it's the little professor. How are you?
I'm in a terrible hurry, Granny. Matter of life and death. I'll be right back.
Mr. Drysdale, I want to talk to you alone.
Yes, Gran.
Where'd you get the egg, Miss Jane?
Oh, Professor Biddle brought it to me.
I'd sure like to get a look at his chickens.
My dog is Ellie. When you put on a dress, you are prettier than a Jersey heifer in a clover patch.
Bob.
Where you going all gushy now?
Well, no place. Granny said to fix up for when Dash Riprock comes by to propose.
Granny said Dash was going to propose?
Well, yes, sir. Said I ain't gonna be an old maid no more.
Ellie, honey, you ain't a old maid.
Well, Granny says I am. An old maid, a spinster. It's pretty near to forget it.
Did she say anything about her tonic?
No, sir. It's still in a kettle on the stove.
You rang, Chief?
You bet I rang. Granny has told me of a shocking and disgraceful situation which must be remedied immediately, or there will be swift and severe retaliation.
Yeah, well. Did I tell you that?
Yes, you said that Dash Riprock had been playing fast and loose with Ellie Mae.
Oh, that. Yeah. He's had 5 dates with her. Twice he kept her out till pretty near 9 o'clock. And still no ring on her finger.
Shocking, disgraceful.
Well, I'm terribly sorry, but what can I do?
See that he swallows this.
Yeah, see to it.
What is it?
My spring tonic.
Her spring tonic.
And if he's got one spark of love in his heart, that'll set it to blazing.
Marvelous stuff. Fabulous.
It sure put a tiger in your tank last spring.
Yes. Oh, well, I grabbed my life. None for me this year.
You should have said so. I already left 2 bottles at your house.
You mean Margaret already got them?
I reckon so. Back home, my spring tonic has done more for romance than hay rides.
Yes, I know it possesses some rather remarkable properties. Tell me, Granny, do you have an extra bottle?
I'm afraid not.
She can have mine.
Your wife has likely downed both bottles by now and probably hollering for more.
I may have to go out of town on business.
Well, first I want to talk to you about Ellie's wedding. Now we want the best that money can buy. You can hire a $5 preacher.
Oh, Commander Biddle, I see you found an incubator.
Flockmaster Hathaway, if you were in uniform, I would strip you of rank and empty your canteen.
But why?
The charge is child neglect. Another 3 minutes and that precious condor egg would have been cold. Then the charge would have been... I'm beginning to wonder if you can be trusted to hatch this nestling.
Oh, yes, I can. It's just that I have other duties and my employer...
Nothing supersedes your sacred duties as a mother. Perhaps the flockmaster of the Glendale nest...
Oh,
could be
no, please, give me another chance. I promise to watch the egg devotedly.
Forsaking all others?
Yes.
In sickness and in health?
Yes.
For better or for
Oh,
worse?
yes.
Oh, excuse me, I thought I heard a wedding.
Merely Miss Hathaway vowing to be a good mother.
Then it's definite.
Yes, it's all set. She knows.
Congratulations to you both. When is the big event?
Well, any time now, a condor egg...
Miss Murray, perhaps you could get the professor, P. Casper, a cup of coffee.
No, thanks.
A tea?
I never partake of stimulants in any form. Pure mountain spring water is Mother Nature's champagne.
Oh, let me fill your canteen. We have pure spring water in our cooler. Be right back.
Oh, Miss Hathaway, I'm so happy for you.
Well, we're keeping it a secret. You must promise not to tell anyone.
Not so.
Is this right? Is it decent? Is it honorable? No.
I never realized the pangs of expectant fatherhood. I was nervous as a gilded flicker.
Here, Commander, have a deep, soothing draught of spring tonic. Water. Nature's champagne.
Thank you. To that unborn king of the sky.
Bottoms up.
You don't have any.
I drank my fill at the cooler.
To the condor.
Long live the king!
May he reign forever.
Supremus Caelorum Imperator!
Flockmaster Hathaway,
Yes.
did I ever tell you that you look remarkably like a condor?
That's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me.
I can believe that. I mean, after all, what is more beautiful than a Gymnogyps californianus?
Here.
Miss Jane, Miss Granny. Oh, hi there, Professor Biddle.
Ellie Mae, sweet, lovely child of nature, calls the crested jay from his perch and tames the wild corvus bronchorhynchus.
You were saying, Commander?
Yes, I was saying... What was I saying?
I gotta rush home. My tummy is commencing to eat through my kibble.
Bye, y'all. Nice to see you again, Professor.
Wait for me. I'm going with them.
You are not.
But I want to watch Ellie charm the birds from the trees. I think I'm in love with her.
Casper, how can you be so fickle? I thought you cared for me. Are you going to tell me now that I'm just another pretty face?
Well, no.
Think of the baby condor who will soon occupy that incubator. Are you going to desert him?
I can't help it. All of a sudden, I want to fly like an eagle.
Be my guest.
Now see what you've done. Oh, thank goodness they got away.
Don't stop here. Drive me around to the kitchen. I gotta save my tummy.
Yes. That Kittle story got her home in a hurry, didn't it?
Sure did.
Oh, you got company.
Dash Riprock?
Oh, that little bird-watching feller, Professor Biddle.
Well, we just saw him down to the bank. How'd he get here so fast?
Well, he was running when I seen him. Anyways, he's waiting for you.
In the parlor?
No. No, he's sitting up yonder, drinking out of his canteen, whistling like a bird.
How did he get up there?
Ellie Mae, you should have seen it. He ran up that tree just like a squirrel. If I didn't know better, I'd swear that little rascal had been tonic. Reckon you're gonna be all right?
Oh, sure. I checked him over. Just had the wind knocked out of him.
I don't wonder. You must have dropped 30 foot out of that tree.
Good thing you fell in the doctor's yard, Professor.
I don't think he can talk yet.
Well, put him on the sofa in the parlor here. I'll fetch something to bring him around.
Jed Clampett speaking. Oh, howdy, Miss Jane. No, he's here. Just fell out of the tree. Oh, Granny's got him in hand. Her and Ellie.
Ellie? Mr. Clampett, don't leave the professor alone with her. He's under the influence of Granny's tonic. I'll get there as quickly as I can.
How you feeling, Professor?
Oh, he's coming along just...
Ellie Mae, you better go fetch Granny. I think the professor's a mite feverish.
Well, yes, sir, Pa.
Oh, no, I'm fine now, but how did I get here? Last I remember, I was at the bank.
Well,
Incidentally, I can highly recommend their water.
I just talked to Miss Hathaway. She'll be right over.
But she mustn't desert our unborn king of the sky.
What?
Professor Hathaway is hatching a condor egg for me.
Professor, I think you better lay back down.
Here you are, Professor. A little of my spring tonic will have you feeling sprightly again.
Hold on.
Oh, it's all right, Jed. I cut it for city folks, and I cut it some more for him.
All the same, I don't think he ought to have any.
Who's the doctor here? You or me?
You, but...
Thanks just the same, Granny, but I never partake of stimulants in any form. Pure spring water is all I ever drink.
Would you like one of my home-baked cookies?
Yeah.
No.
That's 2 to 1. Girls, I gotta talk to you.
Nature's champagne.
Please let me go get him, Chief.
I can't do it. I'm leaving town.
But I don't dare leave him up there with Ellie. He's been tonicked.
So has my wife. That's why I'm leaving town. Matter of fact, Ravenswood is packing for me right now.
Miss Murray can take over. It's terribly important to me.
Miss Hathaway, I can't believe that you really want to marry that overage Cub Scout.
Well, I'm not at all sure that I do, but I still want him to ask me.
Why?
Well, I've never had the chance to say yes. I'd at least like the chance to say no.
All right, go get him.
Thank you, Chief. Well, would you like me to stop at your house and bring your bag along?
Of course not. She's the reason I'm leaving. Oh, you mean...
Hey, Uncle Jed, that little professor shimmied up that tree again.
Oh, he must have got a hold of some more tonic.
Well, don't look at me. I didn't give him any.
I'll climb up and fetch him down, Pa.
Oh, Ellie, you stay away from him.
Heck, fire. I'll get him down out of that tree.
Oh, hold it, boy. Them high limbs up where he's sitting wouldn't hold the likes of you or me.
Oh, I wasn't figuring to climb up after him. I'd just knock him down out of there with one of Ellie's cookies.
You won't let her.
Well, he sure ain't any good for eating.
Now, quiet down, everybody. I'll go up and get him.
No, Granny, you're too old. A 30-foot fall at your age, you could be stove up for a whole day.
What will we do?
We'll figure something.
Commander Bill!
What, Master Hathaway? Have I ever told you you look remarkably like a condor?
Be careful! Think of your responsibility! If you fall, that egg won't have a father!
Howdy, Miss Jane. I reckon you seen him.
Yes, how did he get up there?
Granny's tonic.
Have you got any more?
Yeah, I got a few.
Why'd you do that?
I'm going up after him.
fall starter. Heck, if one drop will get me one girl. Darling, darling, my true love, come a-swooping like a dove. Hey, hot dog, it worked. I conjured me up a sweetheart.
That ain't all, Charlie.
Granny!
Whoa! Whoa! Now.
Let me go, Jake. That girl crazy goof got into my potions.
Now, Granny.
Made a love conjure.
Calm down. I'll see the boy gets what he deserves.
I did him first. You can have the leftovers.
The hickory switch ain't the way to handle this.
You're right. Get me my big soap paddle.
What I mean is no amount of whooping is going to get girls off his brain. What I think he needs is more schooling.
More schooling? He's been through the 6th grade. How much further can he go?
His college?
Ah, I say put him to work. Prentice him out as a blacksmith or a shingle splitter.
I hear tell you can't be a success these days unless you got a college education.
What can college learn him? He already knows how to read and write.
I know, and cipher too. But it ain't just the learning I'm thinking of. There's other things you get at college.
Like what?
Well, like girls.
Girls?
Excuse me, Chief.
Shh. It's my new record, Falling Coins. Recorded live at the U.S. Mint.
Mr. Clappett and Jethro are here.
Go! Send them in. Send them in.
Gentlemen.
Mr. Drysdale?
Howdy, Mr. Drysdale.
Clappett, Jethro, what can I do for you?
Well, we're sorry to bother you, but we've been talking about Jethro's future.
Yes?
Well, you see, his ma, my cousin Pearl, always wanted him to amount to something. You know, get himself a good job like president of a bank.
Well, how about making him a vice president? We'll give you a nice big desk with your name on the door. Would you like that, Jethro?
Oh, well, that's dandy. But what would I be vice president of?
Well, let's see.
Well, if you want, you could make him vice president in charge of my money.
Your money?
Yeah, he could take care of it, loan it out, invest it.
Oh, no. You see, this would...
Well, I reckon for a job like that, he would need a college education.
Right. Oh, that's true. Oh, I would love to make him a vice president right now, but we have a hard and fast rule that all VPs must have a college degree. Right, Miss Hathaway?
Well, actually...
Exactly. So, the moment you graduate and get that old sheepskin, there'll be a job waiting for you.
Oh, well, that's what we come here for. Oh, we want you to tell me a good college to go to.
College? Oh, well, let's see. Now, Miss Hathaway, tell Jethro a good college to go to.
I can't offhand.
How about that one you went to, that there Vassar?
Oh, Vassar? Oh, well, there's nothing but girls there.
Hot dog, that's the one for me.
What I meant was only women could attend Vassar.
Oh, shucks.
Well, what about them other two colleges you was thinking of?
Oh, yeah, Harvard and Yale.
Yeah, I reckon either one of them would be okay. He ain't choicy.
Well, you see, Mr. Clappett, what I'm trying to say is... Miss Hathaway, what is it I'm trying to say?
Well, actually, it's very close to the end of the semester. I doubt if we could find a college that would take Jethro this late in the year.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
Doggone.
Now, hold on, boy. Maybe we can get you into one of them schools back home.
Home? No. What I mean is, let's not give up so easily. Now, this may take time, but we'll find this boy a college.
Can I help look?
We'll all look. We're going to find just the right place for you.
I'll commence looking right now. I'll go to UCLA, USC, MIT, LSU, VMI.
Doggy, it ain't enough he ciphers like the wind. Just listen to him spell.
Well, Chief, you've really done it this time.
Don't worry, you'll think of something.
How could we get a boy with a 6th grade education into college?
It's going to take determination, ingenuity, salesmanship, and a fantastic amount of money.
Really? What college is...
don't hurry. What's he doing up there so long?
Well, I reckon he's slicking up. He spent a lot of time yesterday shopping for college clothes.
23 skidoo! Ain't that the cat's meow?
Well, you look like some kind of a critter.
It's warm in there, ain't it?
Oh, I just wear this over to campus. Then I wear my Letterman sweater.
What's the FB stand for? Football?
No, Frisbee, business.
Is that what they wear over there?
Yeah, that's what all the college fellers wear.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I seen it in the Buster Crabbe movie once on television.
Buster always was a spiffy dresser.
Well, I reckon if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for Jethro.
I gotta be going. Don't want to be late.
Oh, hold on, boy. Jethro, ain't nobody in our family ever went to college before. So Granny and me like to give you a little something.
Hot dog. My very own fountain pen.
Now, boy, you are about to get an opportunity that I never had, and I hope that you will realize that along with this opportunity comes new responsibilities for a man to... Now, your ma and all your kinfolks is counting on you to do yourself proud, because we know that you got intelligence and a brain to...
Well, I found out how the ink comes out. Shouldn't have pulled this little lever up. I'll close it. Sorry, Uncle Dad.
Well, give it all you got, boy.
I won't have time to change. Just keep my coat buttoned up. Bye. Bye.
Found one! I found one!
A phone book?
No, a college that'll take me. I talked to him, and I'm going to get educated just like Jethro. Well, this is it. College of Judo and Karate.
Karate?
Well, Jethro was reading about one called William and Mary.
They said I could start today. I got to go and get ready.
Jan,
Yeah, Granny?
that's both young'uns going off to college. Kind of chokes you up, don't it?
Students, before we begin, I wish to tell you that we're expecting a new student in class this morning. A somewhat, unusual student.
Wow! This college is everything I was hoping for.
Mr. Bodine, please find yourself a seat. And you may take off your coat.
I'd rather not.
Astounding. You must be typing 200 words a minute. Wow. Where did you ever learn to type like that?
A picking cotton.
That's nothing but gibberish.
Well, what you mean?
You're just hitting the keys at random. You're not spelling words.
Word. Oh, why didn't you say so? S. Is. Now that I've learned to type, let's go on to something else.
Dean Frisbee, perhaps Mr. Bodine could learn to answer the telephone.
Oh, I'm already a whiz at that.
There is a right way and a wrong way to answer the telephone. Students, we will now jump ahead to our telephone procedure drill. Get out your telephones. Mr. Bodine, you will be the calling party.
I will then connect you with Miss Plumpett, and she will demonstrate the correct telephone answering procedure.
Fletcher, Smedley, Bacon, and Barnes, good morning.
Whoops, I'm sorry. You give me the wrong number. That was Fletcher somebody.
Miss Plumpett was answering correctly. Now, shall we try it again? And this time, will you please stand up, Miss Plumpett?
Fletcher, Smedley, Bacon, and Barnes, good morning.
Well, howdy. Are you Miss Plumpett?
Whom do you wish to speak with?
Well, you'll do just fine.
Are there any messages?
Yeah. What are you doing after class?
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it sure is. Why, she's just standing right over there. Now, what are you doing after class?
Mrs. Pringle, start preparing a diploma. Mr. Bodine is going to graduate.
Uncle Jed! Uncle Jed, I done graduated college.
We just started this morning.
Yeah, I know. Look at this.
What's this?
Well, that's what you call my diploma.
Didn't Mr. Drysdale say it was going to be sheepskin?
Well, it's awful good grade of paper.
Yeah, it is that. We're mighty proud of you. Too bad your ma couldn't have been here for the ceremony.
I tried holding back, but they said I was beyond teaching.
Nothing new they could show you?
Oh, yeah. I learned some executive type stuff.
Like what?
Watch.
Well?
That's it. I learned to sit proper, so I could be poised and charming.
How long did it take you to learn that?
Oh, just a couple hours. That ain't all us college men know. I learned how to type and sharpen pencils. I get it. Fletcher, Smedley, Bacon, and Barnes, good morning. Ain't that something? Did I take a message? Hello? Hello? They hung up.
Miss Hathaway, you got me the wrong number.
That's strange. I know I dialed Mr. Clampett.
Don't argue. Call again. I want to tell him I finally found a college that will take Jethro.
Chief, you're not really going to send Jethro to that Clinchville A&M.
So what's wrong with it?
Oh, it's so isolated, stuck out there in the middle of the desert.
So what? They've got a beautiful campus, new administration building, new library, new swimming pool.
Really? Well, how do you know?
Because we're building it for them.
Uncle Jed, I almost hated to graduate. I was a real BMOC.
A what?
Well, that stands for big man on campus. Matter of fact, I was a OMOC. Only man on campus.
I'll get this one. Hello? Well, howdy there, Mr. Drysdale.
I just wanted to tell you that we've located a college for Jethro. He what? He did? He's already found one. Oh, that's wonderful, Mr. Clampett. Now, you tell him the moment he gets his diploma, I am going to make him a vice president.
Gee, saying.
Well, it took Jethro 12 years to get through the 6th grade. College should be good for life. Yes, Mr. Clampett. Yes, as soon as he graduates, you have him come in and... You what? You did? Will you leave the room? I think I'm going to cry.
Boy, best get going. Your job's waiting for you.
Shucks. I'm almost sorry I'm so doggone smart. I didn't even get to see one football game. Yes, sir?
Now, make us proud of you. You are vice president in charge of my money.
Don't worry, Uncle Jed. When I get through handling it, you're going to have $1 million.
Jethro.
Oh, yes, sir?
I got 50 million now.
Uncle Jed, I'm a college graduate. You let me worry about that.
Ellie Mae, I thought you was off getting educated. Who brought you home?
I walked home across the hill. Boy, that college of judo and karate ain't worth a hoot.
Why? What happened?
Well, I went in this big room with a real thick rug on the floor, and the teacher come out wearing his pajamas.
His pajamas?
Yeah, and when I told him I wanted to enroll, well, he got mad at a rattlesnake with a sore tooth.
What'd you get mad about?
I don't know. Well, we must have got out on the wrong side of the bed. Anyway, he commenced shouting and chomping away at me. He even tried to trap me.
Land sakes, what did you do?
I give him what for? Bounced him around that rug like a basketball.
Good for you, darling.
I didn't stop throwing him till he offered to graduate me.
Graduated?
Yeah, but he didn't give me no cap and gown. All I got was this skinny old black belt.
Mr. Drysdale, what are you doing sitting out here?
Well, it's Miss Hathaway's lunch hour, and somebody has to take Jethro's calls.
Where's Jethro? You give him your office?
Howdy, Uncle Jed. Oh, I couldn't pick out just one secretary, so I hired me all the girls at Frisbee's Business College. And now, where was I?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Dear sir, howdy. As vice president in charge of my Uncle Jed's money, I would like to welcome you to the T-H-E.